with your hand resting in mine. I feel a power so divine.
So tell me about your drag character, Doug Lucas. Why have you kept the name Doug Lucas and not a female drag name? I think you have got a female drag name, but we don't.
I had never really thought of creating a character, a separate character. It's a bit like Stanley Baxter and Benny Hill and Dick Emery and whatever else.
Yeah.
It was a character, but I was still Doug doing it. And at that stage, don't forget, everyone knew me as Doug.
Yeah.
So I was just always put your hands together for the compere of the show, Mr. Doug Lucas, and that's what it was. Although
everyone knew everyone in those days, and we didn't have social media to do
exactly. And the thing is that after a while, the Queen started calling me Ellie. And then Ellie became Ellie Mae, you know, and it had nothing to do with the Beverly Hillbillies.
I was going to say Ellie Mae Clamper.
No, and it's funny, you know, because both my grandmother's middle names
Petticoat
Mae.
Junction.
No, their middle name's Mae, so whether there's something woo going on. But Ellie Lucas with a K as opposed with a C, like mine spelled, was a Greek woman who was well known in the 50s and the 60s, and she had hair salons and beauty schools, and she was quite well known, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. There used to be ads around for Ellie Lucas School of Charm and Deportment. Because guy used to call me Ellie because I'm so elegant. So that had happened, and I'm going to go, oh, the name's Doug, thank you.
Yeah.
But
your drag character used to put on the deep voice every now and again.
And that's the other thing too, is because when I was comparing, I could tell jokes as my character in drag, or I could tell jokes as referred to my brother, Doug. So, you know, I could do that. I was going down the street as Doug, or I was going down the street and I forgot to take the drag off. I still had lipstick on, or some, you know, whatever situation I was setting. So that gave me a lot more scope as to what I was doing.
So how did you get into drag in the first place? What was it that inspired you to become a drag queen?
I shared a house with Julian Dean and Renee Scott when they were working at Lay Girls. Well, originally with Julian. Julian became the comedian at Lay Girls when Trixie had left.
Renee Scott, another legend.
And then Renee came later, and she moved into the house. And like in the early days when I used to do the shows at Annabelle's, Julian would make my costumes, do my makeup, and send me off. So in a way, I suppose I might have been his muse, for want of a better word. And when I first started doing it, like most of the boy drags out there, we weren't driven to do it because we loved throwing on frocks or that we wanted to be trans. I was taking the piss. You know, that's why we're doing it in a very camp way and it's a send-up. So
back in those days, it was very like that.
It was a hoot.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, well, thanks, mate.
Hello, you don't mind being on camera, do you? Hello.
Hello.
The cavalry's arrived.
Oh, sorry.
No, all good.
Where's your special spot?
Down in the corner, I'll go.
Behind Steve. Yeah, she's taking Judy's spot. I must
Hello, Sharon. How are you? Sorry, do I need to move?
One up on the...
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, put that on the hanger over there for me.
Is this a black?
Hello, Shireen, my darling. How are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, everyone's arriving.
Say hi, sweetheart.
15 minutes I was down there, outside there, and then the door did not lock. I didn't know that you were in.
I know it's in early, so Steve, I always get
We were having a little chat.
Oh, right, okay.
sound like you little skinny queens. I need to get made up here.
Got so many legends in the same room. Sharon Starr,
So my friend just
Shireen Sequin, and Mr. Doug Lucas. Isn't this amazing? I feel privileged.
I'm feeling crowded.
You're feeling crowded.
No.
It's hard to concentrate, to do your makeup, and so I see you've started with your eye base.
Yeah,
I just parted, you know, and then I said I was...
I find it interesting to look in drag queens' makeup cases.
That's all right.
I'm sure our viewers do too. You've got a fishing tackle kit.
No, it's a Samsonite makeup kit. This is
So does it cost you a lot for
from the 80s.
makeup and like being a drag queen?
yeah, but because I don't do it all the time, it's...
Well, you do it once
Hang
a
on
month.
minute,
It's all right. Can't find what you're after?
No, and I sorted all this out yesterday. Sorry, just...
No, it's all good.
So I need the applicator to... put the
I don't know what it
black
looks like, so
No, you wouldn't.
I can't really help you.
Oh, there it is. I thought it was in that section. Must have rolled under the other one.
Little bugger.
Thanks for asking me.
That's all right. No.
I'm blind as a bat, like you do.
Are you? Do you want to borrow my... Oh, here, you can borrow my...
That's all right.
It happens when we get older, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was a bit worried about my lasers, you know, because
Yeah.
I keep doing it. It take me about 15 minutes.
I can imagine when you get makeup under your contact lenses must be very distracting.
Yeah. So that's why I didn't change my eyes contact. Maybe I said,
Do you know you can get glasses
yeah.
that will flip down one and then flip down the other, or they have one that goes across for when you do makeup?
Okay.
Oh, this is the new bloody way to do it. They used to have like liquid eyeliner. This is awkward because the bloody brush is solid. Doesn't matter, it's like a bloody trail trying to put it on.
See, I don't put on makeup, so I have no idea. And drag makeup is different to female makeup because being on stage with lights, and you need to, I mean, the artistry of changing your face to make it look more feminine is quite amazing. Transforming before our eyes.
Well, this is going to stop. It's a bloody mess, otherwise I've got bloody stuff in my eye.
Is it hard to get off afterwards?
No,
Just
and it
maybe.
was as easy to put on as it was to take off.
What's the longest amount of time you've spent in drag as Doug Lucas?
Oh,
Like hours, days?
oh no.
Have you ever slept in your makeup?
No, I'm not normally that. I don't normally get that messy. Oh, I did once in Sydney. Yeah,
Did you?
gone up to work at the.
Is there a story behind that?
No, it's just we hit the taxi club afterwards, and I was a bit messy. Obviously, I wasn't driving. I was being driven around, so I did. I woke up the next morning and half my face was on the pillow, on the pillowcase.
So, is it hard being a drag queen? Like, looking back over your life as a drag queen, would you recommend it, or?
Well, I know that's common terminology, but I don't. In the gay sense, I'm a drag queen. In another sense, I'm a performer.
You are,
Drag's just
you
the
are.
vehicle that I do. So, I mean, you know, you used to have people saying, oh, do you love throwing on frocks and things? And I'd sort of cheer them up and go, oh, do you mean do I love the feel of all that fabric against my skin and whatever? But that's not the case. So this always looks messy at this stage until I add the other bits and the
Yeah.
lashes. And the lashes can cover.
It's a work in progress. We understand that it doesn't all come together in the one. In your, as you described before, there is actually a little bit of artistry involved in putting the makeup on.
Yeah, and I'm only just new to this. I've only been using this thing a couple of times. So I mean, you know, as I do it more often, I'll get more used to it.
So, who inspires you? Like, when most people, when they get into drag, they copy a performer, or who are you inspired by? I think it's Mae West, isn't it?
Yeah, in the early days, because I used to love the big costumes, and I mean, it was larger than life, and it was a parody. It's like Burke Street here at the moment.
Hello, Priscilla. How are you?
Hello.
You're on Candid Camera. Well, it's not camera. You're on the Real Drag Queens in Melbourne.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Are you going to be topless today? Because people don't realise that you've got such a smacking body underneath there.
I hope so. I hope it's going to be a good day.
Yes, it is going to be a good day.
Yes. And there's quite a few people there now.
How are you, honey?
So,
So Mae West initially was the look, you know, big and bawdy, and I always liked a bit of bawdiness because I've always been drawn to blue humour, and Mae West, sorry, Bette Midler, because I just love Bette Midler's, well...
They're both very cheeky,
Yeah, but she's more full on,
Yeah.
Like, you can't please everybody, don't worry about it. If you don't like a tough titty, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
So, what is there anything you dislike about drag queens? Like, would you have any pet peeves? Like when you see things and think, oh God, you're being RuPaul.
Some of them I get annoyed with their attitude. I think because I do it for a job, and I think it's I put the effort into it. I get annoyed when they just do it, just for their own ego wank. I think when the satisfaction of doing a good performance is when you can sort of sit back and feel a bit smug and comfortable, but not just the fact that you've thrown a frog on.